Hey guys, Super True Blue 13 here with your Chelsea Swansea League Cup round one. No, wait, round one. Leg one match tomorrow at the Bridge. So for Chelsea at least, I expect most of the same lineup. I don't know. I don't think there would be any like real massive overhaul changes. But on the striker note, obviously, which is what most people are going to be covering. I believe Roman Abramovich's little $50 million pet project, he doesn't want him to be unhappy, which at this point, Torres is already unhappy by not playing Saturday and having them bring in Demba Ba, who's basically, for lack of a better explanation, taking your spot and pushing you out the door. Which is, for Torres, it's your fault. It's not like they brought him in while you're still scoring 2 goals every match or anything. It's not like you're performing up to standards anymore for what a $50 million striker should be. But so yeah, I expect both of them though to play tomorrow, and I think, to be honest with you, I think Torres is going to score and Demba Ba is going to score at least 1 goal each, because I believe, and I believe this when Drogba left, that Torres would feed off of Drogba. I don't think Torres is worth $50 million. I don't think he's worth any money because I don't think he's a good striker. I think he would get a lot of through balls and a lot of over the top balls from Drogba and vice versa, because I think Torres would feed Drogba as well, and they would feed off each other for goals and energy and confidence. When Drogba left, I kind of had this feeling after the Champions League final last year that maybe Torres wasn't going to have nearly as good of a year as he did, past couple years. But for Swansea, they got Michu, who's a very, very good goal scorer and who is a threat. And I say this in result to that QPR game. I think was it last week? I don't know. That QPR loss at the Bridge. We took QPR as a joke, and especially if you're Rafa Benitez, you cannot take Swansea as a joke, because unlike QPR, Swansea do have goal scorers and players who can make an impact on this game, other than just Michu. On that note, I'm gonna move on from the game preview to a graphic I saw last night, an article I was reading on ESPN, the US ESPN footy section, which I don't like their writing, so 95% of the time when I go on, I just read the comments, because I think they make more of a point than the actual writing. But last night's article was Torres versus Ba, the showdown for the number one striker spot at Chelsea has begun. Which is a weird headline, since I don't really think there's a showdown of any kind. Torres is on his way out. He's not. If he's here after this year, I will be appalled as a Chelsea fan. But it was so I don't usually read most of the article, but I skimmed through it, and there was a graphic which I'm going to show you in a minute. There was a graphic, and this graphic took so many weird statistics and basically said at the end of it, to sum it all up, Torres is the better striker if you're Chelsea. But the statistics it was using was so obscure and abstract that I didn't even think it made any sense to be put in the article in the first place. And the comments very well summed it up by saying, "I don't care what statistics say. I want my striker to have more heart." And at the moment, unlike Torres, Demba Ba has a lot of heart coming from Newcastle, and being a pretty tested, primarily goal scorer, and he can do that. So I just think at the end of the day, Torres is on his way out anyways. So all these statistics about showdowns and who's the better striker doesn't make any sense, since I don't believe he's going to be here after the season, and I hope that Falcao can come in the summer, since I don't think Atletico Madrid have a chance of catching Barcelona, and they're probably going to lose that second spot to either Malaga or Real Madrid. So at this point, they could be almost out of European competitions next year overall. So. And that was the big thing that they wanted, was the money to keep Falcao. So, but even if they have the money to keep him, I still think Chelsea are going to step in and take him. So you can leave your opinions on the game tomorrow and the graphic that I'm going to show you in a minute. But to wrap this up before I show you the graphic and explain why I didn't like it, for those of you who maybe didn't click the See More button on my video yesterday, I do have a drop-down bar. I'll put the link again below. My Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be live tweeting during the Swansea Chelsea game match tomorrow. And you can follow me there for lots of things, but that could be one you want to start following for. But other than that, leave your opinions and comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Chelsea Swansea review, which I will put up directly after the game, so be on the lookout for that. So thanks guys, and leave your comments below. So, hey guys, before I end this video, as you can see on the screen, the graphic is up there that I mentioned earlier in the video, and I just want to go down the list of things that are wrong with this graphic, in my opinion, of why this graphic is really stupid. To begin with, they evenly have the same amount of appearances, which could change depending on if one or the other doesn't play tomorrow, which as you mentioned before, might not happen. Goals to assist, Torres does have 7 goals and 1 assist, which the 1 assist is like, whatever. Ba obviously has many more goals, and obviously no assists, but whatever. Shots per game, I do like this statistic actually. It's going on here. I like the 4.5 to 2.4 statistic. I want him to take more shots. Torres hesitates, and in that sense of the term, that statistic has to go for Ba easily. The conversion rate is like 3 or 4 points difference. So I skipped that one completely. I think conversion rate is stupid as hell, considering I prefer Demba Ba over Torres. Shot accuracy, for some reason, and I don't know why, I'm speculating that Torres' shot accuracy doesn't make up for the fact that he hesitates and wastes opportunities to score directly in front of goal, which is why I, again, think shot accuracy doesn't make a difference, because if you hesitate, the shot accuracy doesn't make a difference. It really doesn't. And here's the one that I really wanted to point out. Touches per shot, 15 to 8.7. I don't care if my striker is taking 100 touches a game. Before he shoots. If you're scoring 2 goals a game and we're winning, I don't care how many touches you take. And that's my big thing with Torres. You can take as many touches as you want, but if you're blasting it over the bar in front of goal instead of chipping it in, I'd rather have the other guy, in this case being Demba Ba. So the overall rating at the bottom is 7.11 to 7.13 in favor of Torres. And again, I have to admit this, Demba Ba is the better striker, and any Chelsea fan would obviously say the same thing. So that was just the graphic thing I wanted to mention, since it got under my skin a bit. I thought it was a really stupid graphic, and it shows statistics don't always make up for the fact that I think Demba Ba has more passion and heart right now, and Torres, who in my opinion obviously is on the way out, doesn't have the heart. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow with the review.